I am the bread that comes down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread shall live forever. I'm not ignoring you today, but today we have our 7 and 8 graders. They are already preparing for confirmation, that great gift that the Father sent to us through Jesus, and they share with it in baptism because you parents has brought them to baptism, and now you brought them together so that as an adult, confirmed in the Spirit, they continue to be witness. And witness means martyrs to Jesus Christ, even sometimes to the revelation of the world that we live in. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, because talking without you being part of this will not be really interesting. How many of you have dinners together as families? You encourage it very much. Do you help your mothers to prepare dinners and clean and everything? Very excellent. Excellent. Very good. Now, when you are at dinner, what do you do? Just eat? What do you do during dinner? Yes? Pray before dinner. Fine. Very good. Yes?
Talk to your family members.
Huh?
Talk to your family.
Talk. Very good. And what do you talk about? The cats, the dogs?
Your day.
Huh?
Your day.
Your day. Beautiful. What else? Yes? Can you speak loud because...
Random things. That's just random things.
Random things. Very good. Anything else? Yes. How the day was. Excellent. What else? What else? And your father and mother, what they talked about? Work. What you do in school. Very good. And I always say, not. Yeah. What else? What else you talk about? Anyone tell me more? What do you talk at table about? Besides, how are you, the day, how is the day, work, school, what else we talk at table? Do you invite grandma also to come to dinner with you or not? Good. And what grandma say? Oh, what you say? What you say? What you say? Yes. Huh? How the day is? What else grandma talk about? Do you don't talk about the history of your family? No? Where your mother come from and where they were born and what they did when they were young? You don't talk about those things? Oh my. So you don't know nothing about your family. Oh, how do you know then if you don't talk about it? Huh? A family tree, all right. What else? All right. Do you don't, your grandma or your mother does not tell you, when we were young, huh? We never did this, or we always did this, and you know this food that we are eating, you know who taught me how to cook it? Grandma. I watched her. Although it's not the same, but I know because grandma does not have a book. She look. That's the way we cook ourselves. We don't go with the books, but today with the books, which is good. And that is what we talk at table. Now, what you experience in that table or that dinner is the same thing we do in church. We come together for a meal. And that is because the Lord Jesus have commanded us. Did you hear St. Paul said, let me tell you what happened on the night before he died. He took bread, he blessed it, broke it, gave it to his disciples and said to them, take and eat. The same thing with the cup of wine. He broke it, gave it to them and drink. Now, at table, do you serve wine at table, dinner table? No?
Yes.
Do you drink wine?
Yes.
No? What do you drink? Water, very good, healthy for you. But the wine is good too, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Very good. And then you see how much the truth will come out. Very good. Listen to me. When I was young, my father made wine too. Okay? I don't know how many of you, your fathers, your uncles make wine. And he used to go down in the cellar and he would bring the wine. And he would put it on the table. There would be 3 or 4 bottles on the table. No, because really, you took not a little bit and you are out. So, you know, and you know what? That's very important. Because that is something that we learn, that those things are not for abuse, but there are time and place for it. Very good. Now, today we brought you here because we are closing the 40 hours devotion. And then I'm going to talk about it, because it's very important. Do you know how many hours Jesus stayed in the tomb before he rose? How many? 24. How come 24? Friday night, or Saturday and Sunday morning, 24? You know, it's 40 hours. Very good. That's it. And that's why we say it's 40 hours devotion. It comes from those 3 days Jesus stayed in the tomb. And the church, on these days, she comes to talk to Jesus. And Jesus talked to us. You say, when and how? Well, remember, dear people, that when we come to Him because we have faith. We believe that He is there. And that is the greatest gift that we have. That we believe that Jesus, who comes from the Father for a purpose of redemption, to die for us on the cross, He wants to remain with us. And He finds a way how to remain with us. Imagine your grandma, your grandmother, your grandfather, before they die, they have pictures of them. And that's the only way you remember them. Because your mother said, you see this picture? That's grandma, that's grandpa. And Jesus did not want to have a picture. He wants to have the real presence. And that's why, as God, He took bread and He said, this is my body. And the same thing with the wine. This is my blood. And remember, dear people, that happened on Holy Thursday. You know, Holy Thursday, the church celebrates the Last Supper of the Lord. And few hours later, that night and the day after, Jesus went on the cross. And those words of Jesus that was anticipated on Thursday was fulfilled on Good Friday. Because He gave Himself to us and He shed His blood for us. And that's what we do during Mass, dear people. How many of you know that? Yeah, that's what we do during Mass. We celebrate His love for us. We celebrate His passion and His death and His resurrection. And He is asking us to participate in this meal, so every time we do so, we will remember Him loving us, and He, in a spiritual way, He will strengthen us, He will give us the courage that we need, and He will give us the guidance that we need, so that we can have a great life. Now, many of you already have in mind what they want to be. Some of you want to be what? How many of you want to be something when you grow up? What do you want to be? Huh? So will you raise your hands? Yes? Hairdresser. Ooh. I cannot come to you, my hair is falling, honey. Yes. Maybe a friend will come. Yes? Huh? Cop. Very good. Who is cop in your family? Nobody. Why do you like to be a cop? What's the reason? What attracts you to be a cop? What do you feel that you want to be a cop? Stop people, those who are bad. Very good. Okay, he wants to save people from danger. Very good. Anyone else? Yes. Huh? Famous? How are you going to be famous? From Belmar? Honey, go to Hollywood. Yes, from the island of Well, sure. Anyone else? Who wants to be? Yes.
A writer?
A writer. What do you want to write about?
Fiction?
Fiction? What else? What else? Who else want to be something else? Yes. A doctor. Why do you want to be a doctor? Huh? Help save people. Oh, good for you, man. So you are not going to promote killing of babies in the womb of mothers, huh? Good for you. Excellent. He's pro-lifer. Very good. Yes? Athlete? Ooh, good. You are going to be part of the Phillies. They need some help. Very good. Yes. Huh? An actor. What actors do? That's the movies. But why they act? Why they act? Because they are telling us a story, and they want to be. Well, they want to tell us a message. Very good. Anyone else? What do you want to do when you grow up? Come on. Leave her alone. She can. Yes? All right. So you see, you already had in mind something that you want to be. But I am going to tell you a secret. All that you said is good. But without him, you will never succeed. You will never succeed. Because although you want to do good, Jesus said, without me, you can do absolutely nothing. Because even if you are going to be a writer, you are going to find yourself in depression. Even if you want to be a cop, Jesus wants to help you, because otherwise there will be people who are bad, like you said, and they will shoot you and kill you. And that's why you need Jesus' guidance, and you need his support and his strength. And that is what's missing many times in people's lives, because we think that we can make it. Well, how many of you came in this world without nobody?